You need to be effective communicators as well as good leaders. That is what DTM talks about. And somewhere down the line, if each of us, like as a Toastmaster, are looking at only tick marking to get to DTM, that will not make you a better person or a better leader.
Right.
Do it as per the principles that it's mentioned about. So that is where it makes a difference. And probably one of the earlier, I kept telling informally, but I'm telling it publicly as well now. Some places you sometimes see a distinguished Toastmaster who you think doesn't deserve that, and then you feel demotivated as well. Sometimes. But okay. Over a period of time, we decided to let go of that. Look at the people who are motivated, like my distinguished Toastmaster Suresh, my mentor, who keeps inspiring me always, even to the day, right from that day to today. Every speech, sometimes even for contest speech, I pass on my speech script to him even today and ensure that I get a feedback from him.
Yeah. That's the learning, right? And I would just share my experience on this. Do not compare yourself with others. Everybody is different. Like for me and Shyam sir, or even if I compare with Ron or somebody, I can't be like them, right? And they can't be like me. Everybody has
He's one of the most humorous speakers I have. Fantastic. I can't be like him. Exactly. For sure.
So you have to choose your own path. You have to see where you fit in. If you start comparing, probably you will fall in the trap. Just try, be your natural thing, and take it forward.
And become better at it.
Better at it. So that is what. Do not compare, but yeah, you need to give time to get better into it. So that's the thing which I have. What leadership lesson did Toastmasters teach you that business could never could?
Servant leadership. Toastmasters is all about servant leadership. No one is above another. Once you become a distinguished Toastmaster or even a new Toastmaster, a distinguished Toastmaster is to serve the newest Toastmaster. Because he is coming, anyone who is coming in is taking the baby steps which you already done before. And so it is a responsibility of a senior member of a Toastmasters club to ensure that the newest member also comes up and becomes one day better than what you are. Business doesn't teach that. For sure.
Nice. Okay, coming back to these speeches and things. So now you are a distinguished Toastmaster, 18 years. Probably you should have 3 or 4 DTMs till now. But looking back at your first speech, now the pathways give you the opportunity again, but during our time it was only one icebreaker speech, right? What would today's version of you tell to that speaker in 2008?
Good question, because I wish distinguished Toastmaster Ramanathan was here. Many of you know him, right?
Yes,
all of you.
Yes.
He was this time also the second place winner of the district table topic. Third place winner of the district table topics. He was the person who evaluated my icebreaker speech in 2008. By the way, he's in Gordon Toastmasters Club. I somewhere have the recording. I will search it out again. Once around 3 years back, I heard that speech, and I was wondering, is this the same guy who is? It was moronish. If I use the word, I was a perfect moron for that speech. Like, what is this? I mean, so I felt like if from there to comparing today to what I gave the area level speech or the division level speech, I have come a long way. So it is not, so which makes it that you don't need to be a perfect speaker to start a Toastmasters journey. In fact, if you are a perfect speaker, why are you? Correct. So it is a lesson from this thing is, yes, you can improve as each and everything, the R counters role, the grammarian's role, the timer role, everything has shaped me in fact as a person. And it is, see, a lot of things, many people ask this, what does Toastmasters do outside of Toastmasters? Outside of Toastmasters, the same principles get carried over. You become, see, evaluation, if you see, I mean, there can be humorous speeches on it, but then ultimately you can get things done in the family or outside by using the same principles. Comment, recommend, comment. If you want to ask someone to do something differently, first tell him what are the good things that you're doing so that he takes it up. And then tell him, no, I would love you to do this way. And he will immediately do that. If you straight away go, hey, I am your boss, do it like this, he will not do it. It's there.
That's true.
That's all. So So Toastmasters is like that.
Yeah. So which brings to the next question. Now, what is that one thing every member should do if they want to become a good Toastmaster?
Show up. Show up. Show up means show up for every meeting. Show up for every responsibility that you take. Simple.
Any other word? I
No.
can add.
Add, please, if you have things.
Do not take shortcut.
Oh, absolutely. Exactly. Everything has to be taken as per principles. When you get in, you will have your pathway. One very important thing which I miss is always have that North Star in your club as well. Someone who is a mentor or some guide who is going to show you the right way. Mentoring is very, very important in Toastmasters setup.
The other communication, I think, the better you of yourself should answer. Help me understand you more better. Is Toastmaster a place of better communicator or a better leader? Because I know you have taken a lot of time in becoming the leader, but now with 18 years of experience, what do you say? Is it a place of better communicator or better leader?
See, it's a mix of both. In the sense, we are all leaders in our own way. Everyone is leading a family or a workplace, leading teams. All those are already there. It's only that, like in Toastmasters, it teaches the nuances of leadership or everything. So I would rate communication over leadership, because if we are able to get our points across perfectly, then the work is going to be done what you want to get it done, right? So in that day you become a leader that way. So ultimately, what is leadership? Leadership is basically able to convince the other person to do what you want to get it done. So that comes only if you are able to communicate effectively. If you ask me directly, communication is over leadership.
Okay.
Clear?
Okay. I will open the stage for audience. Any questions? Before I move to the next round, that's the final round. Any questions for DTM, Shyam? Yes, William.
Why haven't you nominated yourself for elections?
You've already done.
Question.
Yeah, I mean, if the club wants, I'm always available. But as the Sergeant at Arms or the president of the club, Toastmasters Somnath, was telling, I see a lot of young talent here, a lot of people who I see becoming prospective, better than us. See, we want, at least I am sure Chida also agrees with that, and all the leaders do that. They want the newcomers to go beyond us, take the club to even greater. We are people with a baggage, and all of you newcomers are without a baggage. So we are there to guide, we are there to mentor. We'll be so happy if the club goes even further. We have a district champion, we have all the leaders. We have only one district champion so far, that is the table topics, Toastmaster Benjamin, right? We need more district champions. We need someone who is going to become the world champion of public speaking from our club, and we all have it. You people, I mean, you don't know what WCPS is. No? World champion of public speaking is a person who goes from the club, goes to the area, goes to a division, goes to a district, goes to the regions, goes to the semi-finals, goes to the finals and wins the championship. So everything starts from the club. So we want that. I am sure, Solomon, you are also young in the club, right? One of the newest members. I mean, not the age, that's what I'm saying. So everyone has a chance to contribute. We are there for support, for sure.
Good answer.
Thank you.
Talia.
Yes, Shyam and I'll take two questions so that we'll run after that. Shyam.
Like you cover like almost 16 or 18 years in Toastmasters. What is the biggest mistake you have done when you are doing Toastmasters? How you will overcome of that mistake? What the learning you got it from that?
Probably not listening to my mentor is the biggest mistake. To me, many a time he gives suggestions or any mentor. See, finally what happens is a little bit of ego plays in everyone. Mentor knows where you are going wrong, but he still doubted. Right? So many a time it has happened, especially in a couple of contests where my mentor clearly told me, don't do this, and I did that and I failed. For sure. So I value, that's why even today I value Distinguished Toastmaster Suresh so much, because he still knows my weaknesses, knows my areas where I can, and he's same age. It's not that we are friends, we are thick friends. Absolutely. But as a mentor, I value him because he knows my this thing, pulse. He knows where I am going to do that. And even if he tells you, he says, Shyam, look here, I've told you this, now go on stage, don't do what you're thinking. So a couple of times it has happened that I've not listened to him, and probably that is the biggest thing. So that's a big takeaway for me.
But you need to have a mentor. You need to listen to mentor. Right?
Yes.
But,
That's it.
Yeah, but
but that is the biggest limitations in your life. You are dependent on one person. If tomorrow he is not available to mentor you,
no, see, in Toastmasters he's my mentor. In Toastmasters. Though, yes, he's a friend, philosopher and guide. Again, it's a good perspective to have. See, you are not dependent upon your mentor. You have to take the advice that the mentor gives. That is all it is. You are not going to ask everything what I like. When I wake up, should I have a cup of coffee or tea? That is not the mentor who says. Clearly. I am using, because he is an expert in that particular field. So he is a very good communicator, a leader and a speaker. So I can go to him for examples. I mean, the kind of, I thought I am very good at English, which I am. But there are some words or some sentences which may not add meaning to the speech. So he comes in and tells like this word is not fitting there. Right? That's the kind of relationship. It's not that what you do every day physically or this thing, emotionally. No. Mentor, again in life you could have another mentor.
Yeah.
A spiritual guru perhaps for some. For someone it could be as simple as even a grandfather can be a mentor. Right? So it is all like that. It should not be over dependent on them. I will always never say that.
Okay. Next question, Nasri.
How did you balance your family life along with being the area director? Because I suppose it takes a lot of time. And how did your family support you with that?
I've been very lucky, man. I've been very lucky. Then it's been, I've been blessed to have a wonderful family who has always, all of them, my wife, my son, both my sons. When my father was there, he used to come. When my father was in Saudi Arabia, after my mom passed, I had taken him there for 3 years. He attended every Toastmasters meeting. Now, the thing is, the question is, how do you balance? What I believe is, give 100% in whatever you are doing at that period. It's called compartmentalization. I learned that quite early. If you are in a job, let not Toastmasters disturb your job. If you are in Toastmasters, let not job disturb your Toastmasters. Similarly, when you are giving family time, the family, let not Toastmasters disturb your family. If you are committed to that, you are committed. When you mix up all these things together, that is when things go topsy-turvy. So as an area director, we have the timings. I mean, we ourselves, all the 4 area directors in our particular division, we got together at certain periods of the day or during the week, and that was the period of focus time. So we didn't spend our entire day focusing on what we have to do. It is just compartmentalizing what we need to do. And I'm still clear. Today I am able to juggle myself as a Toastmaster, as a business person, as a family man, whatnot, and other commitments in life only because I have been able to focus on what I do. Very simple.
I think next interview should be on that part.
Yes,
Yes.
Part
Okay.
2.
So with that, we have come to the end. Before I finish the interview, I have few rapid fire questions for Shyam sir. You have to answer it in just
One word.
in one word,
One word.
right?
Was this years before you said
No, this is not.
No, this question, no.
Everything can't be done as well, right? So the first question: favorite speech project.
Inspirational speech, the 10th project of competition, competitor.
Inspire someone.
Then what is that? CC manual.
Inspire.
Competent Communicator Manual, Inspirational Speech. Project 10, that was the old manual. Anyone can go through that. Beautiful project.
Favorite leadership role.
Club VP Education. Favorite. I loved it.
Online or in-person meeting.
In person, any day.
Prepared speech or table talk.
Prepared.
Mentor or mentee.
Mentor.
Mentor. Morning person or night owl.
Morning person.
One book every Toastmaster should read.
Please Dad Poor Dad. That's my favorite. Not only a Toastmaster, anyone.
One skill every leader must have.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Robert Kiyosaki.
One skill every leader must have.
Servant. Be a servant. Servant leadership.
One habit that changed your life.
That does not change or change. Not change is procrastination any day. But one habit that has changed my life is discipline.
Most memorable Toastmaster moment.
Winning the area level contest after 17 years.
One thing you still want to learn.
Learn the art of saying no.
And last, quality or quantity.
Quantity. Any day.
Great. Describe your 18 years of Toastmaster journey in one word.
Humble.
Wow, that was great, Toastmaster Shyam. Distinguished Toastmaster Shyam, knowing you. It was amazing to hear you. I want to hear more and more from you, but the time is a positive over here. But I hope the members got to know what it takes to be a DTM. How do you craft your life? How do you gain, what do you gain from this Toastmasters interview? I'm sure if there are any more questions, you can ask him
Anytime.
offline, and he's always there.
One final thing, all are welcome home as well. See, in Toastmasters, it's not only meeting here. We are all approachable anytime, anyone. And that's what I keep telling all the members. We not only have a formal things, informal ones are the better places to learn. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.